Okay, great. Yeah, I mean, I have no words right now for the emotion that is outpouring from our team, from our fans, from our locker room, from administration to the staff. I mean, it was such a team win, and the fact that it was a battle. It was an absolute battle, and they never ever gave up on it. And such a testament to their tenacity, their resilience, their bravery. It's just outstanding. And Stanford is an excellent team, and it was an excellent environment. They really did a great job of showcasing some really great volleyball. And I couldn't be more proud of persevering and winning that round.
For the players, can you describe the intensity of that fifth set?
You go first. Yeah, fifth set is always crazy, no matter what's at stake. And for a chance to go to the Final Four, a fifth set is just madness. And I think we kept coming into timeouts, and our coaches were like, just take a breath, because sometimes you can let it get too excited and too big, and we just kind of stayed grounded and celebrated the big points. But a fifth set is kind of what you live for. I mean, the fact that we won that in 5, I don't know, I'm still trying to come down from the high. I'm still trying to come up with words, but just so fun and so intense. These are games you dream of as a little girl, and the fact that we just came here and won it is pretty huge.
Yeah, I think especially coming off that fourth set, that last point was insane, actually, and we were super hyped off that to come into the fifth set. And I think the whole time we had this look in our eyes, and, Alex went back there to serve, and she has this thing where she goes in at the end of matches, and, she does it, and we all fully trust her. And like Gabby said, they came to the bench, and we're all, yelling and stuff, and they're like, okay, take a breath. So it was super intense, but we also did a good job, leveling out, and I think we love fifth setters. We love to play like that and really push people, and we kind of just did the right things at the right times and pulled it out.
First of all, congratulations on the win, first of all. Secondly, just what was your message to the team after you guys got down 2-1? You guys won 2 sets in a row. What was the message to the team to make that comeback? You guys were down,
Yeah, I mean, we work on that so much in practice, and we often put them down a lot, and we put them in situations where they're going to have to rise to the occasion, and mentally, we want to stay in the moment, and it's not about the past, it's not about the present. And I think that a lot of times you can get ahead of yourself thinking, this is one, and then you lose it. But the other way around, if you're down, you just need to, the next point is the only thing that matters. And it's the only thing that we focused on every single point in that match, whether, actually, I can't even tell, did we win the second? Did we? I think we won enough points to win the whole thing. So that was good. But that's how we approach it. And that's how we just stayed steady and persevered.
What was the defensive strategy to be able to hold a team like that? 50, their hitting percentage is the lowest. I think we've seen it all year. So what kind of went into that to hold them down defensively?
Yeah, we'd made a lot of defensive changes throughout the match. We had our defenders constantly switching up. They beat us a lot in the first 2 games on a lot of off speed and tips, and so we started making different shifts. And instead of playing our off blockers to hit, we would rotate them under, just to make sure that we could cover most of the shots that they were gaining on us. So we did make they adapted a lot in that match, which is pretty outstanding to see.
You touched on it briefly, but I was wondering if you could talk a little more about Alex coming in there at the end and how incredible it is to run a 6-0 run to finish it.
Wow, 6-0 run. Wow.
Alex!
Whoa. Yeah, that's amazing, right? I think, our pillars are definitely to stay brave and always compete. Those are 2 of the really big ones. And so from the end line, you have to go after it. You can't allow, especially really good teams, to stay in system. You have to take the risk. And we're all okay with her taking that risk and it either providing us the opportunity to transition and score, or knowing we're all rest easy if you take that risk and it, doesn't pay dividends for you. Alex went back there, just ice in her veins, and nailed those serves, and made some great defensive plays too.
Coach, can you talk a little bit about reaching the Final Four, what this means for the San Diego program, and if you had any thoughts about facing Texas in the Final Four, if you had a chance to scout them, and the sort of
reaching the Final Four is. Gosh, it's just a culmination of so much hard work that we have put in for an entire year. We started this journey in January and had the fortune of having Gabby join us and the squad at a point when we were just like, we got out pretty early in the tournament last year, and we wanted to reinvent a lot of chemistry, and we really spent a lot of time. So this is a dream that, that hard work and all of the hours we put into the culture and all of the hours, we put in a lot of time. And when the girls would be like, oh, we're like, no, we're going to meet and we're going to talk and we're going to build language and we're going to build these pillars. And it really sunk in. And it's beautiful to see how it's culminated in a Final Four appearance for us.
Just talk about mentally how you, as players, how you kind of, as best you can, kind of keep, make clutch plays and clutch moments when the match is tight like that. Because obviously, it'd be really easy to get tense and swing the ball out or something. Just how do you kind of keep your emotions calm in not only a tight match like this, but with so much on the line on top of that?
I think breathing, especially. We start every game before with Alfie doing like 5 minutes of breathing reps. And like Gabby said earlier, on the bench in those tight moments, we'll like take a breath. And whether it's a service run on the other side and we need to take a breath again and reset, I think that's something a lot of us do in those moments. And I think for most of us, it's just we've been playing volleyball for so long that it's part of like our DNA to do that a lot of times for most of our hitters. And I think everyone does a great job of that, like not taking away from the ball in those last points and really swinging, We did a great job tooling tonight using hands, and I think that was really successful at the end there and taking chances. We got a lot of big arms, so I think just trusting that the people behind you are there to cover if the block makes a good move, because they had some good blocks tonight. Like I remember I had a big back two, she stuffed it. I was like, good block. So I think, just trusting your team and knowing that going after it's going to pay off.
Anything else? Any other questions? Okay. I guess.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.